Hello, welcome to the Graduated Voice Updates. Be ready for the real tea, details to tell. Well, the much anticipated visit by the Azimio Umoja One Kenya Coalition party leader Raila Odinga to Migori County that was initially planned to be on Saturday this week has now been postponed. The Migori ODM party chairperson Philip Makabongo stated that this postponement has been made because of the cholera outbreak recently reported in Migori County. Well, we have some netizens who disagree with this, stating that Baba is just creating some excuses so as not to attend to them. The other thing is we have those who are agreeing with Baba, stating that indeed he cares for his people rather, and that's why he's avoiding huge crowds. We also have people saying that Baba is a man full of excuses, stating that the other time during the Mandamano in the country, we had him stating that he had a fever, and that's why and that's why he did not appear among the masses. So in this case, then what is stopping him? Some are also challenging him to be the kind of man that he makes everyone else to be, a Jaluo that can fight for the rights of people. So in this case, nothing should stop reggae. He should just be there, and the Migori people are ready to welcome him. The ODM party chairperson in Migori stated that having big gathering in Migori at this time, whereby residents have been urged to take extra caution and also maintain high levels of hygiene, may only serve to aid in the further spread of the cholera illness among the people. We are also having people attacking them, saying that they should actually just try to have better toilets because it's hard for you to find a toilet around them. How true is that statement? The question now remains, when will the next meetup between the ODM leader, that is a main party leader, Raila Odinga, with the Migori people meet? And according to the Migori ODM chairperson, he stated that the party will now have to organize another visit for the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga to visit them once the disease is fully contained. Well, just to avoid the risk, it's all good if the president of, why are we calling him the president? The president of Azimio is not attending all, gathering people in large numbers. Well, what about what he was supposed to do during the visit? Did you know that Raila Odinga was supposed, during his visit, expected to lead a candle-lighting session in remembrance of the people who lost their lives during the recent wave of anti-Ruto demonstrations protest in Kenya? Yes, that was the main purpose as to why he was going to Migori. We have been having different occasions, especially the previous weeks after the last week of the Wednesday, Thursday, Mandamano in Kenya. We have had candle lighting in different parts of the country in Kenya, that is Nairobi, Nakuru, just to name but a few, whereby different leaders have been gathering just to inform others of their support, to show support for all those who went to protest. Maybe they got hurt, others lost their lives, to comfort those who lost their loved ones. We can name them all. So that's why Raila Odinga was expected to visit this particular place, but that doesn't mean now that he's not going, he doesn't have the people at heart. During these demonstrations, the protest in the country, what happened is, in Migori last month, they lost 3 people that were allegedly shot dead by police officers, with 13 others suffering from gunshot wounds. And actually, we have the Law Society of Kenya, who at these times are highly pleading with the government with the courts to actually punish the police officers who are involved in the shooting of civilians during the protest in the country. And according to the Law Society of Kenya, they feel like the government, the police officers, Ruto police officers, used excessive force among the Kenyans, and therefore for that the police commanders, the people in charge, should be held accountable and made to pay for what they did. At the same time, they're also fighting for the Finance Act and the levy. But when it comes to these matters of the protest, that is their main agenda, whereby also in Kisumu and Kisii, around 24 people lost their lives during the protest. Yeah, 24. And others were also victims. The same case in Migori, they were victims of gunshot wounds, not only in Migori, but also we have in Nakuru, we had people who came out in large numbers during the candle lighting, stating that they were victims of the protests in the country. We have the one person, is it in Kisii or Kisumu, who actually was shot 9 times. You can imagine, nine good times, but luckily it's as if he had another life in him. He still survived the gunshot wounds. We have seen the activist, the former comedian now turned activist, trying to help him out. That is Eric Omondi. According to the Migori County Health CEC, Julius Nyerere, earlier this week, they confirmed that 8 people were presented in different hospitals with these symptoms, and 3 of them found to be infected with cholera. So street food vendors, ole wako, too bad for them, have seen, because with the cholera outbreak, this means no business for them. So ever since they have been told to close their shop until the outbreak is contained, they do not want to spread it any further. Let's just have a look at some of the comments and reactions from Kenyans when the president of Azimio, Raila Odinga, stated that he's not going to attend the Migori meeting. We have this person here, Elijah Mwendwa, stating, siku hizi baba akona excuses funny. Last time was homa, sasa cholera. Kweli mzee knows when to pretend. Ama husu yule husema ata kifo haogopi. Stating that nowadays Raila Odinga has so many funny excuses. The other day he was talking about having homa, and now it's about cholera. Indeed, nowadays he knows how to pretend, or is it not the same person who stated that he doesn't even fear the dead? I don't know what's your take on that. Talk to me in the comment section, and also make sure that you subscribe. Another person is saying siaende tu kwani ni lazima akule, just stating that it's not a must for Raila Odinga to actually have something to eat. He can actually just go there. But tell us, is cholera only caused through eating? Okay. Angefanya the same na maandamano. To the view of Azimio followers, he cares for his community. Well, how true is that statement? Does it show that Baba actually cares for his people? Another person here is stating, Salma Sharia, this man is cunning. I remember he called for maandamano, then he hibernated only to give a very valid reason to his blind followers that he had a bad flu. Mzee, be safe. Anyways, take care, mzee, wherever you are. When a person is of old age on a farm, the person should avoid so many things, so many risks out there. This one is stating, Kanye East is stating, prevention is better than cure. People should also take vaccines. They are there for free. Well, do you have vaccines for cholera? If they are, I believe that is also another solution. Remember the other day people taking for COVID prevention and all. Okay, Tim Katal here states, wajaka kwani shetani amawekea double chance, mara genocide, mara wahubiri washakahola, tena cholera. Anyways, they do not blame anyone, but fate, if it was meant to be like that, it is actually just like that. That this person here is like, oh Migori, itabidi umepambana na hali yenu kwanza. Okay. Anaogopa cholera lakini haogopi kuua Jaluo kwa maandamano. Shenzi sana. angenda akufie uko. Well, it's now getting a little bit personal. Let's just go to the next person. One thing about Luos is that they don't consider pit latrines a necessity. You'll be lucky upati chonzuri konjaluo. That is why Cholera likes where they are. Tangu anunulie chai na Ruto uko Mombasa, mzee ameanza kulenga watu wake, pesa huisha mzee. Do you think that is the reason as to why he has not been seen into much action? Anyways, there you have it. Remember, if it's happening, I know all about it, and if I know all about it, I will tell you all about it. So you can talk to us via the comment section, share the video out there. I really appreciate that, and subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get the royalty details to tell.